I've been feeling a little under the weather, not sure, but with the coronavirus going around, we didn't want to take a chance. So basically I've been self-quarantined for quite a few days, and I don't think I have it. I think I found a spot in the world that I might be allergic to something out here in the desert. Something's blooming, it's really setting off a mild allergy with me. And so, because I didn't have a fevers or any of that stuff, it was just starting out as like back of the throat, scratchy. So rather safe than sorry, decided to self-quarantine and stay away from everybody. So while I've been doing that, Mark's been busy, and Eric was here. Wander Boom, he worked on the kitchen countertop, got that all ready to go before they went to a friend's place. So last night, Erin and I stained it, and I put a coat of poly on it. So we moved it outside here where, so this is the countertop. It's only got one coat of poly, and I got to do a scuff sand and put another coat on. But you see it's a live edge. It's pine, as you'll see in a moment, that we stained dark. And I'll show you what I did with this piece. This is going to go down into the sink. Mark's working on the access to the propane. It's going to go back through that little door, and we're going to finish up on that pretty quick, I hope. Then we'll get the propane lines run, and they'll be able to have a hot water. So 2 gray water tanks. Let me address that. The reason I found with mine, I just have one on the back, and because the kitchen is in the middle, the tank's so far back, you can't really get a pitch to it. Doesn't drain right. I've had a little bit of a problem with mine at times, so we decided to go with 2. One's on this side, one's on that side. The driver's side one goes right out the side. The other one's going to come out the back. It just means when you go to a dump station, she's going to dump one, pull up a little bit, dump the other tank. So not a big deal. It's just gray water, but we figured that's going to be a little bit better. The one in the back is right underneath the tub, and we'll show you the bathroom in a little bit. We got a little more work to do before I want to show you that. But so that's what we're doing right now. Is, like I said, I'm playing catch up on a lot of stuff here. Now I'm going to start down here where I've got it pretty thick. Let me move you off to the side here a little bit. And this does throw a lot of shavings as we go, so. there you go. See, it leaves a relatively smooth finish, and I'm going to keep working on this and get this down so it's a nice thinner bottom to this. But you know, you can write that down as one of those tools you didn't know you needed till you saw it on YouTube. I have seen a similar product advertised recently, but I've had this thing for, I don't know, 10 years. I like this. Now, this gray water tank is for the kitchen. Kitchen's on the other side. It's going to come across and comes down, goes through these. This is a what they call a uniseal. You put it in, soap up the pipe, pushes it in, makes for a nice tight seal. And when the highway sign that we got the metal for the windows came with a aluminum tube bracket or support on the back, and we cut those up and made hangers like this one for the tanks. And after talking to a guy at the local Ace, I came up with this idea. Is a it's called a closet spud, and it's made for wall or pipes going through walls, but it's flared out when you put it in and put the rubber gasket on and push it up with the nut, get it nice and tight, forms a watertight seal. So that becomes the drain for emptying the gray water tank on this side. So what Mark's doing now is that box, you can see underneath, that's going to be where the propane goes, and we are just making an access door right here. The reason we don't come all the way over is, if you can see those studs, that's where one of two gray water tanks is. This is going to be the gray water tank for the shower.